guys, welcome back to Mon Bazou. So I've been doing a lot off camera. Well, I say a lot, not really at all. I've been, growing the medication. I pruned a couple trees. You can see them there. All the trees that needed pruning, I pruned. So, and I finished up the car, the suspension wise, outside of the diff. Um, I de-rusted the hood, so I'm just going to use it. Let's see. I was planning on making a video of loading all of this up, taking it to the junkyard, and seeing how much I could get. Except on the way there, I wrecked the truck, and I loaded every single bolt up, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I just had to, reload my last save. But with the whole suspension looking good, outside of the sway bars, I just said, screw it. We're going to pull this motor out. I don't know if you can see in the top left corner, we have $8,442. So I got my first payday yesterday, which was Sunday. It's 4,400 bucks. So I went through and treated myself. I cleaned the truck up the rest of the way, de-rusted the wheels. It looks really good. And I bought some goodies for the car, not too much. More bolts because you never know, and some strut bars front and rear. Went ahead and put the tires on. Before the last save, I had the car painted. Looked good. Windows tinted, the whole nine. But I got this. Check this out. Boom. Turn my lights on. I like the blue. It's pretty neat. You can get out. They're under the car. Those look pink, but it's only because it's daytime. But you can turn the intensity up, like about 40. You can do the lights under the car, in the car, in both, and then you can do solid, or that's pulse fast, RGB light. So it just it'll transfer, slow pulse, fast. So I like the slow pulse, but as tempting as it is to go buy the new motor, okay, yeah, I haven't bolted that on yet. You see my last video, I got the bumper, the wheels, all that good stuff. So let's check how much gas we got, and I'll show you what we got running down here. Probably gonna be a short video today, but so I've got all the trees connected that are mature. Every maple tree that's mature is connected. So I went through and pruned them all. Let's see, I think these are like 8% or something, 14. Okay, so they grow a little faster. Went through and just trying to grow them. So when they mature, they'll all be the same age. I can just go through and daisy chain them all together. We are up to 72 trees. It says damn right. So it'll fill that tank in about a day. If I don't mess with it, it'll fill it in about a day. I think I have 2 or 3 barrels that I just went and turned in. So I was gonna show y'all something. Let's see what's that's on. Get in there. Yeah, okay. That's almost full. And I've just been all the firewood that I had laying around. I split up the rest and brought up I think 3 truckloads. There was 2 birch trees that were right in here. I cut them down. I'm gonna cut that pine because I've already pruned it. I'm gonna go through and cut all the trees that aren't maple. Just to simplify it, I put the birch here, pine across the way. So I was gonna show y'all how many rolls I have, minus 1 because 1 is still in between the trees. So quite a few. considering you get 10 pipes out of a roll. I was going to fire this up, and I'll show y'all something that I figured out by watching Scapegoat's video. He's an awesome YouTuber. Y'all should go check him out too if y'all don't already. Oh. So 4 pieces of wood is good. For the meter, which I didn't know was a thing, like I said, are you going to get in there? Okay. Put that there. I usually have wood stacked all right here. I've just depleted my stash. So if you come over here behind it, it's got a temp gauge. Keep it in the green, it's your best operation. I didn't know that. So too hot, obviously, it'll just burn through the wood. Too low, it doesn't bullet as fast. So until we can get the reverse osmosis, which I think is going to be my first big purchase, because I have $8,000. I think the thing is the reverse osmosis is like 14. So if I can keep doing 2 barrels a day roughly in syrup, then in a couple weeks I should have enough money. Now we could just wait for the 30,000 and get on the power grid, which would be nice. But I think if we could help our chances of bulling it faster, we could fill up more barrels faster, so it'll pay for itself. Just a theory. Like I said, I don't know if that's even true, but so I think what I'm gonna do, instead of running to town every day taking 2 barrels and stressing over it, I'm just gonna fill them up, and when I have everything here full, I'll run to town, grab the barrels I have left, fill those up. So it's not a daily trip. I've seen some people, they literally just hold all their barrels until Sunday or Saturday, turn them in, So we're just gonna play around with that, see how it goes. Drink some syrup. Poutine's a little high, but not too bad. Not enough to waste the food. So we're gonna need more wood. Yeah, if you stack them over here, you won't burn down the sugar shack like I did in a couple videos ago. But since I got the car, the derby car, it's literally been sitting on the side of the shop because there's not a whole lot we can do with it until we get the racetrack. And to be honest, it's really a pain to drive. So, yeah, you seen that in my last video. I wrecked it twice. Second time I flipped it. If you haven't seen that video, you should definitely go back and watch it because it was cool. We unlocked the junkyard, got some parts for the car, found the manual trans, got some buggy parts. But yeah, so in a nutshell, that's basically what I've been doing. Off camera, like I said, I don't want to bore y'all with the whole, basically this process here, constantly for days on end. So this barrel's full. Let's turn this valve. Set this there. That lined up pretty damn close. Let's check our gauge. Looks to be good. Okay. So yeah, I've just been splitting. So the plan is, after I thin out all these trees, like this pine here, I'm obviously going to prune them. See, here's some trees I planted before, 41. This birch, go ahead and prune it if it needs it. And then I'm just going to lop all these down and just set them here. And I've just been collecting stuff here and there to get ready for the next round of trees to mature. But thought I would give y'all a little update on what's been happening. Hope y'all are liking the game. It seems it's definitely the best game on my channel right now. Definitely getting the most views. For the junkyard truck, I've had a little bit of a problem with it. It won't load in half the time. When it loads in, it's super buggy and I can't do anything. Which, granted, it is an early access game, so I'm just gonna give it a little time before I bring it back to the channel. I have a couple clips from it, maybe a 15-minute video, but that's not really enough. I don't feel like that's enough content, so that's before editing as well. So if I'm lucky, maybe 10-minute video. So I'm gonna keep trying to get it to load in and play to where I can get some content for y'all. But it's one of those things with early access games. But I feel like it's worth playing because you get to grow with the game. So, let's see. Guess we could stack some firewood in here, all nice and neat. Ish. Usually I have it stacked up and it looks real good, but it takes a lot of time. That should be enough for now. Let's check our gauge. It is dropping, so we need to throw a piece in there. So yeah, Scapegoat, he said, 4 pieces, it seems to be doing good. And I want to say that the maple burns faster. I haven't tested that theory. But it sure seems like it burns a lot faster than the birch. So, one of these days... Oh, don't fall out. One of these days we won't have to worry about it. Because we'll have the electric one. And there literally won't be no need to cut trees anymore. Except prune them and keep growing them. So our energy's getting a little high. Food's getting high. Let's eat a poutine. Drink some syrup. Turn that off. It's too bright. 104. So, we filled up, let's say that's the first barrel, basically. So, it drains pretty quick when the pump isn't running. The pump runs from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. People say you're wasting your gas, yada, yada, yada. It's easy for me just to run to town every day, fill up a gas can, come back. For me. Because I got to go to town anyways to work on our friendships. I figure we could check those. Mother's at 50, brother's at 41. Roger's only there Fridays and Sundays, so I haven't talked to him a lot. Jock, 33. Giles is the guy sitting on his front porch that's gone before noon. He helps you find your stuff. There's really no reason to talk to him that I found. Eric's a guy at the Federation, which I believe when you get to 25, he doesn't give you anything. And then Norman, when you get to 50, he'll give you the racetrack for 70,000. You have to donate 70 grand, which, that's a lot of bread, considering it'll be about 70 grand for all the upgrades here. So, as of now, the racetrack is definitely in game. But I was reading the notes that Santa Goat put on the Discord yesterday, and there is quite a bit of stuff coming. He wants to add to where you can work on the old truck. He wants another oh, son of a gun. That's why I don't put all my wood right there anymore. But he wants to add another shell, like the Koenig shell, the E36, to the scrapyard, and then there's another car that he's wanting to add that you have to build from the ground up, along with a bunch of, bunch of stuff like uh, fishing. So I'm really excited to see where he takes it. Hats off to him because he's doing a hell of a job. This is probably my favorite game right now. This is definitely what I catch myself playing the most. So, and I was looking at Scapegoat's playlist, to see other games like this, and there's a few out there that I'm definitely going to try to get my hands on. My Garage is one of them. Uh, Maybe the Long Drive. I feel like that would be really tiresome game because you just get in your car and you just drive and you see what you can find. You try to make it. It might be fun for a few videos, but and I believe it's still an early access game as well. Obviously, my summer car um, will be purchased here soon, so that game is probably the furthest advanced out of all of these games. Well, let's go ahead and throw this pine. See how fast that wood's burning? I want to say the wood burns faster at night too. I don't know that, but it sure seems like it when it's colder. Son of a gun. Throw that back there and shut that hole real fast. Let's fill this barrel up. See how much syrup we have. Not a lot. So I think that'll be the last bit of wood we put in the fire. And my energy's high. It's 1 in the morning. Syrup's getting there. Get a little swig. Put this over here. So I've been trying to just keep the... Yeah, I hear you. I've been trying to keep the reservoir at least full for 1 barrel. Or close to it. So I can just come in here and, fill them up. I think I'm going to buy the reverse osmosis, and then I haven't decided if I want to get on the power grid or just buy the second tank. Because if I could have 2 tanks, man, that would be awesome. 96. Come on now. %. All right. Yeah, we'll just let that do what it does, so we ain't wasting no more wood. Let's head back to the house. I have been packaging the medication. I don't know if you're allowed to say that on YouTube, so I'm just going to call it medication. The herbal remedy, if you know what I'm talking about. Selling it to my brother and the 2 guys at the gas station. I tried to sell it to... How much gas we got? I tried to sell it to old boy at the Federation, and he asked if I wanted him to call the cops on me. So I guess he's kind of a narc, seems like. So we'll top this off. I'll throw this in the truck because I always forget it if I don't. Go inside. Do I have any? Yeah, I have a few. Cool beans. All right, let's hit the hay. So when you wreck your car or whatever, damn, it's 12:30. Whatever your anxiety is, you can hit a joint of medication, and it helps with anxiety. Playing the video games or saving the game, it helps with anxiety, and driving your car apparently helps with anxiety. So I was messing around in here, just seeing what all was in here, and they have this air conditioner. Ready? Are you really out here trying to open the air conditioner? When it's 5 Celsius outside, just go outside or something. All right. Well, I figure, why don't we run to town, get some paint, some tint. I still have to put the I still have to put the 2 bolts in the bumper. We have to get some gas, and we can pick up them tanks. I could probably take them 3, but you know, I don't feel like going back down there right now. So I believe if we don't turn anything in, we'll get 4,400 again. So if we keep turning in, then we'll obviously get more money each Sunday. So if I can fill up 7 barrels this week, I could probably get, I don't know, let's see, 44, 7. I could probably get $5,800 this week. And you know, you just keep doing that, and that's how you make money. You know, obviously I have enough for the cabin, I have enough for the motor, but I don't really want to blow this money because it took me, I don't know, 2 in-game weeks to get it. So I'd like to focus on the Sugar Shack, upgrading it. Giles is right. Oh, he's not there because he leaves at noon. But yeah, he's in that house back there. Focus on the Sugar Shack because that's our main income. Until, I don't know how much the bunker is. I want to say it's like 70. But once we get the bunker and start growing our medication, it'll basically pay for itself. Because I don't know if you can sell it to them or... Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. How many barrels we got? We got 3 barrels. Or if you just, hand it out and the people around town buy it. 1 barrel? It's only Tuesday. Why don't we go ahead and buy another barrel? We'll have 8 barrels. I think you can only turn in 12 a day, which we're far off from that. Let's talk to this guy. So, yeah. 13.55. We should get there fairly fast. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some more of these. I think we're good on the taps right now, considering how many trees I planted. We have 2.5 things, so that's 25 taps. But the tubing, we'll just see how it goes. The tank is 10 grand. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Tank's 10 grand. I figure after the osmosis, we can get the tank, and then by that time, hell, we should be getting $20,000 a week. So it won't be hard to get on the grid. And then I was looking it up yesterday on the wiki. You have to be on the grid to get the electric heater. The osmosis will run on the generator, but the electric heater will not. So, hit that, kill that. I think I have some medication. Get the gas can. In here, I can sell to these guys. Sometimes they say, I want the big pack. Well, you got to have 10 packs to get the big pack. And I'm just not producing that much right now. You fill a barrel, I want to say it's 8% or something. Or when you harvest a plant, you get 8% in a barrel. But it takes 10% to get a pack. So, but that'll grow as well. Let's see.
Hey, Yann, fais-tu
Hey,
assez
how
beau
you
y
doing?
peu aujourd'hui?
Good. How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Merci.
sir.
Bonne journée.
All right.
Ben
Window
oui.
tint. Put that there. And then for the tent, I'm just gonna do it like I was doing it before. I think y'all like the look. I like the look. The wheels are, they're ugly, but they were free, and they're better than being rusty. So, and I want to get a deruster and see if I can derust the buggy, because I'm curious. So yeah, we spent $400 or $500 right there, but you got to pay to play. And you can buy the trailer, but the mechanics of the trailer is kind of, I don't know. You hook a trailer to something. Let's say you hooked a log splitter to the truck. If there's anything in the bed of the truck, it pulls it out the back. Like the weight of the items are, I guess, off. Which I hope that's something he fixes in the future, or she. I don't know what Santa Goat is, but either way. So I could get the trailer, and you can fit, I don't know how many, 12, 14 barrels in the trailer standing up. But they'll want to come out the front because where it attaches to your truck on your ball is like the heaviest in the truck. So you can comfortably, I forgot to even sell them a pack of medicine. Hey, let's talk to Francis. He'll buy one. Unless he wants a big pack. That's if I have one. Do I even have one? We do. Get over there. Shut that so nothing comes out. Alright. So you walk over to him, please take it. Of course you do. That's what he'll say. He'll want a big pack. So, we leave that there. It's not going to despawn or nothing. We can come back tomorrow, and most likely he'll take it. And that'll pay $65. So if you do the math, $65 a piece, and there's 10 in a big pack, that's $650. But you only get 500 for the big packs. Which, it's kind of a waste of money, but that's still $500. That's the way I look at it. I could wait 10 days and get, $150 more, but really, what's the point when you can go ahead and get rid of it? We need to water our plants. Turn that off. Drink some syrup. Okay. Let's water those real quick. Is the can? Yes, it is. Get our potatoes going. Those are 100. All these are at 100. What are these at? That one's at 100. That one was sick. It was infested. So if they're infested, they definitely take longer to grow. I mean, these are at 76%, and that one just turned to 100. So we'll have all those. Good there. We'll have all those done in the next couple days. Okay. So I want to see if you can derust this frame. Doesn't appear to be derustable, maybe until you can get it finished, or maybe when you get it finished it unrust, or whatever the case may be. I'll throw that up there. Show y'all. Gotta have them murdered out windows. Even the shield. You come over here. Good guy. Okay. So yeah, it looks dark. Can't even see in it. It's got 0% on the windshield. But if you get in, shut the door, it's not bad. At least during the daytime. We'll have to wait and see at nighttime. That may have to come off. But so paint the hood black. And the wheels black. It's got a little gauge in the bottom there. It shows you what your color is. So black's obviously going to be 000. You know, and I might do a matte, but I think only Raj has the matte. I don't know that. Okay. I'll throw that there then. We'll get the white. Let's go ahead and get this out of the dang way. I just, you know, I top it off in the morning, top it off at night, just to keep it as full as possible so my pumps are always running. Drop that there. Do the white. If you don't get on there, $255 all the way across the board is the white. So the car was basically white, you know, it had a little yellow color to it. Or gray, not yellow. I am planning on buying the carbon deck lid, but you know that'll be for the future. So we'll just have to do this and this and the roof. Pretty dang sweet. I did adjust the coilovers. They were at a 25% raise. I dropped them to 20 just to see what it looks like. You know, it tucks a little bit, but not too much. And I can't adjust the camber and all that, but you know, whatever. Let's see the bumper fall off. Watch. I like it. Now if we just had a motor. And we got one, but that thing's a piece. You can't derust the motor. That's another thing that was in the patch notes. They're going to start being able to work on the parts more, I believe. Or at least that was planned. So, you know, I've still got to bolt the bumper up, bolt the hood on. We've got to buy an intake, a header, and the block, and the sway bars, and the diff. But that will be. So my plan is to get Sugar Shack up and going, like ready to eat, making good money, and then literally just throw all the parts of this car, drive it out of here, and go win every race. It's not as exciting as, you know, putting one piece on here, one piece on there, but honestly, who cares? So I figure we save the game, pass some time, then we can go to bed. And maybe run down there and make a little bit more poutine. I mean, not poutine, syrup. And to see how many barrels we can fill up. So, all of today, which is Tuesday, I let that tank run all day. So, in theory, it should be at least half full. 40% fries. Those are empty. I can harvest those. We'll harvest those in the morning and make some more. Get out of the bathroom. Yeah, so it's pretty cool when you get the bunker upgrade. So the water, no water not implemented yet. There's a button here. You hit it, the tub lifts up, and you can walk down into your underground bunker. What is this? Oh, it's a hanger. Let's go with a red shirt. And go to bed. And hopefully we'll wake up at 6, not 12. Readjust a little bit. Okay. Maybe we wake up, 20 minutes later. Get a sip of coffee. Okay. Let's check the gas, make sure the gas is good. We throw some in it. I just like keeping it full. It's less of a headache, Yeah, I spend $20 a day in fuel, but my pumps are running. My pumps are maximized. They're running every time they can, from 9 to 4. Get in there. Plants are good. We'll do the potatoes later. I mean, that's y'all have seen it. I have food down there. Go ahead, drink that. So my plan is to grow that enough. I'm gonna cut all them birches down, because where you see maples, I'm just gonna expand off from there. So I'll drive down here. This is all the wood I have left to pick up. I have that and that. That's everything else has been pruned, cut, and split and hauled up there. That pine's got to be dropped. I've already pruned it. Come up here, see how much tanks we've got. See, the tanks are damn near full. So it almost fills up in a day. So if we can get it to bull faster and have another tank, we should be making money. Because really the bulling is what takes so long. You stay there. Okay, good barrel. I'm gonna try to fit 8 of them in the truck. I know 6 will fit comfortably. I think the most requested item in this whole game is tie-down straps for the bed. Like if y'all have ever seen Gold Rush or ever played the Gold Rush, the game, I think it's Gold Rush, or Farming Simulator is a better one. You can strap down your stuff in Farming Sim. I don't know if you can in Gold Rush or not. It's been a long time since I played that game. I bought it for the Xbox quite a few years ago when it first dropped. We got 66 in that, so we're good on that. So I think if we can just get all these barrels in, we may potentially have enough for the osmosis machine this week. Maybe. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. So I've got 3 full, 8 barrels total. I may fill up what I can today and go ahead and just take it tomorrow. And then let's see, today's Wednesday. Yeah, if I can, I don't know. We'll see how many barrels we can get turned in by the end of the week. So they're $200 a barrel. So you times that by, let's say, at least six. That's $1,200. So that's 1,200 we'll have on top of the 4,400. I believe that's how it works. So good there. We're at 400. I just don't want to have to be rushing around on Friday and trying to get all my barrels in, you know. I can fill up two comfortably a day with my tanks. So that's one, two. So yeah, I could probably get 7 in. But I have to keep here. I have to stay here and keep this fire going all day. So it's not much of a video, but it is what it is. So let's check on these trees that I planted. I think, what were they at? 14? Oh, 57. So yeah, they'll be done like 10% a day or something. They'll be done by, beginning of next week. Tell you what, let's go ahead. Not that we probably need to do this, but since we're here, I don't know how much gas is in this. Don't look like a whole lot. Go ahead and fill that up, just for the time being. I think I've only filled that thing up twice. Maybe 3 times. So yeah, it's at 36%. If we had the reverse osmosis, it would be at 72% right now. So that's definitely going to be my first big purchase. Will you stay in there? Yes, you will. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. Pumps, come on. I wonder how many liter tank that is. I don't know. But as of now, there's no more use for these because I've got them all chained together, and I've planted really close, so I can just put a tap, and redirect everything. So it is coming to go. That tree's got to go. Those two have to go, and that birch has got to go, and that one. All them pines right there. But it's cool though, because I could drop those, bring the wheeler over here, split the wood, and it's already in the pile. Alright, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end that episode there. I want to thank y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Leave me a like. It helps my channel out a lot. And then share. Share it with your friends, your family, your animals. If they have a YouTube, your neighbor that likes to drink syrup. It's pretty weird, but they do their own thing. So I will see y'all on the next episode.